Hello and welcome to our very first look at the Stellaris Biogenesis expansion. We're going to be starting off a new game today, a brand new empire that we're going to try and focus as much around a devouring swarm and really if you're a Warhammer fan, a Tyrannid style swarm. I want to play as a group of locusts that are just set on devouring the entire galaxy, everything within it. We're going to be checking out the new Evolutionary Predators path. We always hunted the most unique creatures driven by the instinct that we didn't fully understand. We can integrate the genetics of our prey and absorb all their abilities, making us stronger and stronger as time goes on and we eat more and more stuff. We're going to play as a Gestalt hive mind, of course, a devouring swarm, of course, a horse, and we're also going to take the new, where is it? I gotta set my ship set, I think, to get this one. We're gonna be checking out the new Spinivore biological ship set, and that should allow us to take shared genetics. So for every positive main species trait and negative main species trait, we get different bonuses to ship strength, to ship hull, to ship fire rate, and our ships build faster and everything as well. Later on, we're probably gonna take Void Hive. So that we can automatically build stuff in space. We did a quick look through this earlier. We're going to pick up natural sociologists because when you're playing as the biogenesis stuff and the natural ships, it seems like everything is locked in behind biology. And then we have to take a bunch of negative things. So I was going to take fleeting on the idea that, like, what are our leaders really matter if we're a hive mind? Nascent stage. So kind of when our locusts are first born, they are a lot weaker. They spend the first 5 years being pre-sapient species and not really capable of doing anything. And then repugnant, because of course we're repugnant. We're a giant locust swarm. We are going to need a name for both our empire and our species. Chat, I'm willing to take some suggestions if you got some good ones. Otherwise, we'll come up with something in a second as we work our way through everything else first. We are anthropodal, so I feel like naming ourselves with one of these sets. This is fun. Ukni, Poto, Melk. These all seem like the weird chittering noises we would make. I want to say we come from a desert world because if we eat everything on it, then that is simply going to be the way that life exists for our swarm. So this would probably be called like the central hive or something like this, or just like the hive. And then the star name would be something, similar along the lines of, like, if these guys grew up on this planet and they ate everything on this planet, and then this propelled them to go out into space and keep growing and keep looking for food, it would be the path. That's sort of the vibe I feel. We'll start in a random solar system. We'll play with, is there a new city? Spinivore City. Hell yeah. Shellcraft City, and there is the Wilderness City too. They look great. Because there was the Plant City. But this is just like Plant City plus plus. We'll take Spinivore, though. That's really what we are. And that's a new one. Well, we'll take the hive mind. We'll take the hive mind. The locust swarm of the pharaohs with the tomb kings. For naming. The unabating Saventian swarm. We could just call them like loci, which would also be their plural. Lokian? The Pharaoh-Lokian brood. Mass. The writhing Lokian swarm. Chittering Lokian onslaught. Formix from the Hive of Edgar's game? I don't know Edgar's game. I do feel just like the Lokian Swarm. I like Brood as well, but definitely Swarm is the vibe I'm going with right now. I think if we're coming from a dusty old dusty planet, we might as well pick some dusty old dusty colors. I hope that our ships get some good coloring based on our flag here as well. This is always a big question for me, which is like, where do you get your colors from? So the primary color is really adding in like the tattoos. And the secondary colors aren't really adding in anything. So it's on red. Sort of a fleshy pink. We could go like something like that. I'm just trying to think about a little bit of color theory, like what's gonna pop a little bit on these guys. Ender's Game. Yeah. Really good book series, very mid movie. It's kind of the feel I get from it as well. Don't get a lot of coloring change on these guys. Like the Citadel is the one you're really seeing it on more than anything else. Well, you know what then? Honestly, like a sort of dusty brown looks almost natural on them. Maybe something like that. We could work that. If we are a very, very hungry swarm, we need a very hungry looking, probably maybe pointy sigil. You've got a bit of the energy I'm looking for. Oh! Not so much Imperial. Necroids sometimes have some nice pointy stuff, but pointy, swarmy. No, you know what? Why don't I go with, let's go with this little like pirate crest. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's going from planet to planet, eating creature to creature. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that even more, though. It mimics it nicely. I'll take that. I like that. Like to think there was one drone in the swarm saying, hey, everyone, we need a nice flag. And everyone was like, we really need to eat. Please stop clouding the thought. Excuse me, sir. We're trying to have a bite. Yeah, we'll vibe in with the territory. Boki, sure. We'll make him a guy, I guess. What are our color variants? Ah, good. All different shades of brown. Perfect. Hive mind. I'm okay with that. They sound good. Sounds good to me. Docked army upkeep, ship upkeep, stability and amenities. Stability. We're gonna need food. I guess let's take the logistical understanding. Or I could just make them a commander. Nah, well, we'll give them logistics. So we are the Lokian Swarm. Here's our city. We do got to pick a room. That's what we haven't done. And I bet there's new rooms. Ooh. Ah. Yee. Oh, there's a couple nice new rooms. This one's new as well, I think. Or relatively new. I mean, this one screams Swarm as much as this one does. I kind of feel like this one is maybe more of our vibe. But I haven't really used the new one yet, so screw it. Why not? Life for Ner'zhul. One is the solar punk room. Okay, okay. I want to be the Lokian menace. That's more fitting. Because I want every time I play this game for these guys to show up and I go, ah, man, these guys are a menace. That's the vibe I want. Next. I think we got it. I think we know what we are. Only mutation ascension. We got our Spino ships. Whoops. Let's save them up. Reminds me of the Zerg. Yeah, I mean, that's very much, that's a lot of the vibe we're going for. They've done a lot of good quality of life passes with this, it seems like. Let's play on Admiral, I think. We'll play Admiral Iron Man just because where we can't make friends, and there's a lot of new stuff, especially with the new planet, the way they've changed the planets in this expansion. I'd like to do a little warm-up round before we get right back into Grad Admiral again. We'll play on a medium map with a cartwheel, starburst. A hybrid between a spiral and a ring galaxy. Parallel arms whirl out. I would normally play out a spiral, but I feel like this cartwheel looks really nice. And then most other things, I think we can probably just stick as is. Medium's not too bad around. Crisis type random. Everything here has got to be set to default, right? Yeah. Fallen Empires 1 to 2, Advanced AIs 1 to 2, 6 to 12 Random Empires. That feels good. Medium, Admiral, Iron Man. All the precursors. I love that you can like change these on and off. You can decide like what precursor you want. We'll randomize Marauders. Everything else we'll keep in. The Lokian Scourge. Menace, Scourge. Ah, it's all variations on the same model. Let's get in here. The Loki have always been hunters. They seek prey wherever they can find it, braving the most extreme environments to taste something new. When you are what you eat, the effort's never in vain. Only after we'd consumed every last life form on the hive did we realize our folly. How could we get adaptations? So we looked up. We're the ultimate predators. Others hunt to survive. We hunt to perfect ourselves. With the advent of the hyperdrive, we're ready to prowl once more. The galaxy is vast and full of food. I like the advent of the hyperdrive when we're a biological species. Feels very funny. Research speed, brain drone upkeep. Yes, okay. Fusion metabolism. Let's go for some early research speed. Pourquoi pas? Food is going to be key for us, so let's go for early food. Biocoil shard accelerator. These are coil guns. Material workshops. All right, let's go for some coil guns. Adaptive evolution, unique genetic insights from colonizing new planets, purging and keeping other species as livestock, keeping other species as slaves or better, employing alien leaders on our council, keeping vassals within the genetic tithe, Maintaining commercial pacts and encountering alien life through events. We will evolve. The new setup here. Wow, this is the first time I've really gotten to look at this in any kind of detail outside of screenshots. The first node of the Hive District. The Hive Core, the spawning pools, the Hive Warren. Archives and heavy industry. So much of this is still the same. Oh, but now you can't just like spawn 12 research labs on your base. Unity, synaptic drones, heavy industry. We have alloy foundries, but we'll probably get a couple other versions of that as things goes on. We've generator districts. Specialization requires. Oh, cool. The mines and the farms. 200 unemployed pre-sapient pops. 200 something there. Genetic soup. This world has produced genetic oddities. There's no end to the variety that inhabits these lands. We got menial drones with all the different malleable genes, local pre-sapients, maintenance drones, and complex drones. Yeah, right. Oh, they've really changed a lot of this up. Complex drones, menial drones, maintenance drones. And pre-saves. All right, first things first. Where in the galaxy are we? Top right corner. I could deal with that. We're right next to a nebula. We've got a desert world right next to us. Well, I guess we're going to go survey that right away. And then if we got a little bit of extra stuff here, we can pick up. Let's go for the minerals. Everything is built with food for us, even mining stations. Cool. You have building slots available, but I guess we don't have the minerals to build them. Yeah, and I suppose picking up that void hide is going to be all the more important early on. We have a solar panel, a shipyard, a gestalt chamber. This hasn't changed too much. We'll grab ourselves an extra science ship. I guess this is what our little space station looks like, and our defensive platforms. Our science ship just winged up, ready to say hi to people. And then our fleet cluster is those little guys? Okay. We have a Weaver and we have 2 Maulers. So the Maulers, little torpedoes and shard accelerators. Reflector muscles. So these improved Mauler development to unlock stage 2 and 3. And then the Weavers are like medium shard accelerators, kinetic weapons, and point defense, energy bursters, and vector lock cannons. Okay. I see how it is. We are going to need to like mega increase these numbers. I guess let's go 5 and 10. Keep our boys docked for now. Set that as your home base. And get exploring as we venture out into the wild, wild world. I don't have enough unity to get another scientist going. Already getting choke pointed. I can imagine pre-FTL civs are not going to survive when they meet us. I don't think, I mean, ideally, nothing is going to survive when they meet us. Cognitive nodes. Regulatory node, growth node, legion node. Yeah, I was a little curious about how all that works. With the hive mind, it's been so long since I've played a hive mind. Even all of this setup is new for me for the hive. We do still get leaders though, so we picked up a series of strange electronic signals inside this station. What rank are you? Difficulty level 6. All right, we'll leave that for now. First material, traces of intelligent alien life, giving us 0 G refineries. And then as soon as we have 100 Unity, we'll get a scientist locked in to keep exploring this pathway as well. I reckon we also need to get a colony ship going. Leader experience gain, archaeology, or leader lifespan. Our leaders don't live super long, so 20 years of lifespan isn't a terrible choice. I would say early on. And then we're going to need a ton of food for these colony ships. Archaeological site discovered. New Empire timeline mechanic in the situation log. Oh, yeah. Footprints in the void, the dust of ages, first archaeological site, first precursor. Exploration, conquest, and development. Build a generator district, produce 5 maulers, have 1,000 alloys, upgrade a starbase, build 3 defensive platforms. Cool. Well, I guess let's build a generator district. This wants me to build 5 maulers. Okay, that's good. We could do that for sure. Once we have some food. Easier said than done. You're lacking all of the tasty snacks. Well, this is great. At least we're right on the edge. Edge of the galaxy is always nice because it means you're much easier to get your choke points. A ruined century array. Ooh, buddy. And a tomb world. Yeah, I think we'll go that way with you. And then I'm going to have you go like here and then here. Why are you telling me you can't build research planets? This anomaly is tier 3. I'm willing to let them just like get some level ups for right now. Okay, 6 food. There we go. Core focus. Build the generator district complete. Finish a special project. Council agenda ready. These are cool. These are new. So we have infinite opportunities to give us some extra amenities. Leader, maximum negative traits. Remove negative traits from ruler and counselor nodes. For each trait remove, lose experience. Finding the voice, giving us monthly unity. I don't really think these guys have negative traits right now. They don't, so let's just find our voice. The voice of the hive. Our construction is complete. I'm happy we have some like good early planets around us as well. Size 18, size 18, size 16. It's not great. Fill it up and unlock specific research that you don't have to depend on RNG. Ooh. Oh, I like that very much. Man. All right. I better probably build some more like food districts. Hive Warren gives us housing and amenities. Hydroponics farms produce food and give us more agri-drone jobs. But no more than like a district would. So I guess like until we have, there we go. Yeah, the Soil Reclamation Center. Oh, which is also very different now. Max agricultural districts +4. Curious. We gotta need some more food. We gonna need a lot more food. Mutation is a new tree. We can harness mutational powers, unlocking evolutionary directive. Gain society research each time the adaptive evolution situation is completed. Adopting all mutation traditions allows you to get mutation authorities. Genetic drones are converted into genomic researchers. But I got to finish the biomorphosis situation. Okay. Galactic trawling increases our agri-drone output and allows us to clone space fauna better and do void lures. I don't know that I necessarily want space fauna if I'm going to be eating everything. That's archaeology. Honestly, it's really hard just never to take, like, taking discovery right away always feels like the right choice.
Council agenda available.
There's something about it. Just being able to explore. I suppose one thing I could do here is buy food. And then I can actually start building instead of just sitting around. Oh, sitting around on my hands. So you're taking 243 extra food. That's routine. I'll let you investigate that. And you get a very basic starbase to get us a little bit of extra juice. Leader traits. Ah, cool. So all of these guys just, I guess, grow over time and never really stop growing. As we're just a hive mind. Is the game quality low? Things do seem a little blurry to me. But I don't know why. Because everything is on correct. Ship build speed, council agenda speed, infiltration speed, and operation cost. I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot of espionage. The Legion node gives us ship weapon damage and sublight speed. Ship weapon damage, army damage, leader experience gain. Yeah, let's go Warmind. I like our little nodes. More anomalies, routine. I'll take it. And our main leader has also leveled up. Stability and amenities, dock ship upkeep, and army upkeep. Feedback loop. Efficient feedback loops and action reaction analysis make this unit far better at predicting outcomes. I mean, I feel like I should just upgrade our military stuff. It's even though we haven't run into anybody, it is still going to be like our top priority of just absolutely destroying anything we come across. An abandoned life pod detected in close orbit of Alpha Stand 1 covered in scorch marks. We managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien in a uniform. We will eat him. As we are to do with all things we encounter. It's okay. I'm thinking if buildings still cost minerals, getting research labs going early never hurts. A micro singularity recently intersected us, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of a moon. Doesn't seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the core slightly. Nice. Like that. Eating, the problem and solution to everything in life. All right, all of you guys need some attention here. We'll grab some survey speed. We'll hit that anomaly. And then our cognitive node. Stability and amenities. Minerals from jobs, leader experience gain. I guess stability and amenities. You've got information gathering, which I don't really care about. Intelligence gathering and information gathering. Okay. Edict upkeep and edict fund. That seems more valuable to me because it's also something I haven't really got turned on at the moment. Liking 5 unity. Map those stars. And one of my scientists increased survey speed. Let's give him increased discovery chance for anomalies too, especially because we have so much to look through. And then we do have a sentry array here, so if we could get this up and running, we would be able to find out where everyone else is in the galaxy and how delicious they are. Nemki, hello! I'm back, baby. It was good. It was good. Had a relaxing time. Got to find, got to read a lot of books, see a lot of friends, hang out with my fam. That was most of the vacay. Do I have all the Stellaris DLC? I do, yes. Yeah, we got everything turned on right now. Mummified remained of a fighter pilot. Adaptive evolution advances, DNA will be gained. And you also leveling up here. Leader lifespan. Like, I could make this guy my archaeologist. We already have one site. But I don't know, man. I think probably getting him to keep exploring is the way to go for right now. And we got to get a colony ship going. I need 300 more food. Trade? You now buy stuff using trade as a resource? Oh my god. Like everything has changed on me. I don't know what anything means anymore. Nice little tomb world here. No more energy credits. I mean, I like that because certainly the balance of trying to go back and forth on the two was a bit much. So what do I need to make these maulers is my next question. Food and alloys. So I have to make 5 of these guys. I have to have 1,000 alloys, produce 5 maulers, upgrade a starbase, build defensive platforms, and finish a special project. In the meantime, everybody is cooking along, cruising. One of your drones trading a livestock to another drone is trade value. No idea how it works with a devouring swarm. Yeah, I got some questions, that's for sure. Some curiosities. Okay, so these guys are like growing. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Current population +6. Menial drones, maintenance drones, complex drones. Handful of different like pre-sapients. Oh yeah, I also have all this energy here. Unlocks max generator districts, max mining districts, max districts. I mean, queue them up, I guess. Why not? Countered life capable of spaceflight in Amidoya. What the hell are these? Send it, envoy. Oh, we're eating this for sure. Not yet. Big space worms? Familiar looking, those are not. No, my ship is ready. Volatile motes. We'll get a starbase here. Let's get you down to that planet, baby. What is this planet? I actually have not paid any attention to you. You've got 9 mining districts, 7 agricultural districts. Your dry climate with an active volcano and a quicksand basin. City of Bones. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm going to colonize you regardless, but I'm probably going to want to make you an agri world. Just because that seems to be like what I kind of want all my worlds to be at this point. Tilk-T-Darb. Our first colony. Void worms taste better than they look. I don't care what they taste like. What they taste like is irrelevant. It's simply how much sustenance they possess. So we're about to hit this. Oh, I should be... Consume, incorporate, and synthesize. Increase the situation progress from alien species that are slaves, from planet colonies, or livestock and purged pops. Okay. Our species grows more complex after scouring the stars for new genetic material. We're ready to adapt a new aspect. Thanks to the hard work of our science drones, we have a choice. This will affect the future of the loci for generations to come. Oh. Mammalian, reptilian, or anthropodal. Delightfully crunchy. Let's take anthropoids. Sick. Our locusts just learned how to fly. Can you ask for much better than that? The first loci colony has touched down on the surface of Tilk-T-Darb, chosen for its calm weather and accessible resource deposits. The ship is going to be converted into a reassembled ship center. I mean, it's a living organism. That is also us. It's a bit of a confusing way to phrase it, but... let's get some research alternatives and everything here. Yeah, we gained the flight trait, so... Army damage taken -30, commander skill level +1. That is so good for us. It also just looks super correct. You have enough to build these now. And y'all are going to keep exploring. Our official leader, who is governing the hive, can pick up unity or infrastructure upkeep. Man, I'll take some extra unity. Why not? Not that we have a lot of that going on, but... And I think I'd like to build another science ship. And then ideally more of these Weavers. We keep making first advances on those weird void worms. What's the build? Small fry, we're playing as basically a Tyranid swarm. That's the idea. We are a swarm of locusts aiming to devour the whole galaxy. That's the hope. Now, can I get another scientist? I absolutely can. Discovery chance and survey speed. Oh no, you're the guys I already have, right? Yes. And you guys all have problems. Planetary governor. That's fine. Anomaly research speed, leader lifespan, survey speed, unity. Let's take you. And then I can send you out that way to explore that stuff. Can get our choke points love down. Lockdown. Love it. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to eat the galaxy. See what we can consume. This is another set of choke points over here. So I guess we'll check the outside and then kind of swoop back in. Swirling shadows, giving us +4 society on that planet. Our commander, ship fire rate. Let's take that. Aggressive attack pattern. You're going to build another starbase. There is so much happening. A toxic terraforming candidate. A desert world. Perfect. Well, let's start going out that way next. You're another tomb world here. All right, you're worth quite a lot. Man, stuff is expensive. But I guess we can always sell, buy. Couple of routine anomalies. Couple more mining stations. This guy is up to most of his weavers. I'm just going to start reinforcing his fleet, I think, at this point. Now, what did we just research? Eco simulation. So we're going to start producing more food. Farming subsidies and food processing facilities would be very valuable. I just don't see any reason. Like, I feel like we have to do that. A guided network of aerostat colonies dating back at least 3 millennia are in low orbit of this gas giant, giving us a bunch of more engineering research there. And our navy is now starting to grow a bit. We found another anomaly. I'll let you just take it. Definitely when this guy is done, he's got to move up here. An alpine world. More anomalies, more routine anomalies. Conquest tab complete. Have 1,000 alloys and produce 5 maulers. Build defensive platforms, upgrade a starbase, finish a special project, have 7,000 pops, and win a fleet battle. The ISS Can was unable to build a mining station. Why not? Because I spent all my food on spaceships. That's fair. These things, they happen. We've landed on this planet. You nibble on that planet. I nibble on this one. Ergobus is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from minerals not native to the planet. We attained a display. Ooh. Aesthetic wonders. Space fauna ship damage plus 3%. I like that. And our first alien mural, which is great because we need to complete a project in order to complete one of our goals. Scientists believe our latest acquisition is worthy of putting on display in a grand archive. Yeah, I got the energy for this. And it looks like our first colony planet is also up and running. Now, I guess until we have something like spawning pools seems like the right thing to put on every planet right away. Turn food into amenities and pop growth. We're also clearly going to need some basic farms here. You appear to have unemployed population. Menial drones. These pops are not able to auto-migrate for the following reasons. There is no valid auto-migration destination. That would be correct. But it just means I need to build you more stuff. So why don't we just buy some more minerals? Get some more farms. And get you guys going. We discovered the far-reaching signals originate from a simple spaceborne organism taken to calling void worms. It appears that the galaxy is riddled with these creatures. From the varying wavelengths of signals, we determined they develop through several stages of growth before reaching final maturity. They don't appear aggressive. Their patterns of communication indicate coordination on a galactic scale. We'll devour them. Our fleet is already growing a lot stronger and in a position to start thinking about doing some damage. Machine Age DLC soundtrack's super hard. It's so good. Yeah, we can deal with those void worms soon. Pick up a bit more stuff here. Now, you know what? I think let's actually just go straight there and build the starbase. Routine. Routine. A natural wormhole. Oh, well, that's fantastic news. So this is probably where I'm going to want to explore. And something else just warped out of this system. All right, so I'm thinking a choke point here, probably a choke point here, and then a choke point in the nebula system somewhere that way. You are still hurting on jobs. Complex drone unemployment. So that's like engineering, synapses, spawning, foundries, and hunter seekers. Synapse droves producing Unity. I mean, part of me is just like build more research labs. You have a spawning pool, yes. This guy gets bonuses from Unity. But also, like, don't we, as a species... Oh, no, we're bad at entertainment. All right, so yeah, why don't, you know what? We're going to go a little bit extra on Unity for these guys then. Get them a few more jobs. Get them some jorbs. And get you some farms. I like this new layout for the planets. It seems okay. Spiraling abandoned amusement park. A place where we could take your young and let them abuse them. Abuse them? Let them abuse them? That didn't come out right. Infrastructure build speed. So I got to build a grand archive. Oh, it's a mega structure too. Okay, well, certainly no rush on that. You better build that. And then we're going to need a ton more food. Because we're also going to need another colony ship. Lacking 20 food. Once the ISS Uri got close enough to scan the cargo pod, it was assumed the sensors were malfunctioning. The pod is built out of the same structures we allow ourselves for spacebound structures. Same alloys. Some alien beings could come up with this exact mixture is beyond unlikely, but after recalibrating the scanners, the same results appeared. After opening the pod, the only thing greeting us was a collection of documents detailing exactly where we should assign each of our science drones and what they should be tasked to study. The instructions end on a fixed date, scheduled to fall exactly 10 years from now. Yeah, I'll take some research speed in exchange for some unity. Why not? Loop mail. No, man. Produces 40 society research? Damn, that would be so useful. Maybe we should consider building a Grand Archive sooner than we would have. Let's colonize this guy. It's not a great planet. It doesn't really have a lot going on for it. We could make it just something like a nest world and get some trade, or maybe a forge world, actually. It is very protected. So something like the production of alloys or unity. Modestly increased trade while reducing planetary infrastructure upkeep. Hive district build speed. Yeah, all right. I guess this is a nest world then. And we'll take the flying guys, because obviously they are better in every way. Giddy up.
Technology conceived.
Oh, man. Okay. Bioshard accelerators. We don't need things like powered exoskeletons. You know, I want to stay as far away from robotics as we possibly can. The minerals aren't a terrible choice. Unlocks building. Automation building. Automated workforce for this district. Or we could just get better armor. Let's go with the better armor, man. We're going to be hostile this campaign. There's no question about it. So you're good at anomaly research speed. You're good at anomalies. Let's make you good at anomalies if that's the case. If you're going to be good at anomalies, you might as well be good at anomalies. Just creating Geonosis. Going to be awkward when Count Dooku shows up. I'm just creating a hive planet, really. Ooh, what are you? Upgrade fleets. Yes. Oh, yeah, because we just unlocked better guns.
Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
Now, this is what I really want. Food growth and pop growth speed. Dynamic growth. The Legion node can take Warmind level 2. So that our ships are better and stronger and gooder and nicer. Oh no, the cat is really, really wanting my attention right now. Still need more food. It's hard to get the trade. I mean, obviously I can like sell off energy, but there's so many things that clearly need me to have trade. Oh, this is another faction here. Okay. You're liking food. So I'm going to have you go here, and then you're going to beeline for this system so that we can cut them out of that wormhole. That wormhole is going to be our gateway into devouring the universe. This dude is going that away. So why don't we say you can go here. What happened to this alien mural? Did we just decide we weren't going to do it anymore? Okay. Please go back and then do this. I want to get these borders locked up. Meter lifespan immortal. Naval capacity. Yes. I want that. I want that very much. There's a good boost to our unity. Let's take charting the unknown.
Our construction is complete.
Oh my god, he's already got stations out here. Yeah, this little guy's got a boogie woogie if we want to take Mang. From a distance, Kanduri 2 shone like a precious crimson jewel. Clay or some other soil type infused with hard metals would be the usual explanation for such a geographical anomaly, but the truth was more bizarre. Bugs! Trillions upon trillions of bugs swarm over the surface with an almost unbroken carpet of multi-legged life. Quickly dubbed the Crimson Crawler, these invertebrates possess a remarkable hyperactive reproduction cycle. While not harmful to the native environment, it's not well suited for colonization with these creatures scurrying about. Rather unorthodox method of handling the insects has been proposed. It shows they're edible. Perhaps we found a new food source. Ooh, that's incredible news. I like how this is just research. There's no penalties or anything like that. Our synaptic upkeep, shields, basic combat rolls, blue beam projectors. Let's grab basic combat rolls here. Nice desert planet. Can you build us a Death Star? We only make fleshy ones, not the metal ones. Oh my god, imagine a fleshy Death Star. There's something very horrifying about that. All right, we have unemployment of all types still. Let's grab some more agriculture to start. Fresh biosphere, monthly adaptive evolution progress plus 10. Survey speed and anomaly discovery chance. Which guy is this? This is the guy down here. Let's upgrade his anomaly discovery chance. Because it's not a huge galaxy. We've got a little bit more information about the mysterious aliens in Mang, the He aliens. And it does look like they are now in our territory also. Getting set up. How goes this?
Our special project is complete.
I want to reinforce, but not until that starbase is made. Our drone has managed to make a partially translate the alien mural. Oh yeah, very good down there. Rare alien mural. Exceptional loop mail. Good stuff. This planet also has a bunch of deficits. So much happening. The idea of consuming the bugs may have seemed preposterous at first, but when a specimen was brought on board, it became far more palatable. The insects are a creature of wonder, possessing an extremely advanced nervous system without the benefit of central processing organs. Their pale flesh is surprisingly tender and moist, and what they consumed raw, and even when consumed raw, their exoskeleton was deemed both crispy and delightful. It's whether the bugs would be better served as research material or a delectable source of food. Cooking them might provide more flavor and fun, but eating them as they come will be quicker and easier. Eat them raw or cook them up. Food from jobs, 10%. Resources from jobs, 5%. Or pop food, upkeep minus 10%. Let's just eat them raw. We know what we are. We're going to eat anything raw that we come across. Son of a gun. You beat me to it.
Our construction vessel is under attack.
Yep. 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 Son of a gun. We did find another archaeological site here, though, but I'm a bit annoyed to have lost that wormhole right now. Where? Oh, down here. All right, well, probably. Don't do that then. Okay. Oh, my construction ship is just missing. Makes my job a little bit more difficult. Pirate exiles. 2 ships crewed by alleged former pirates cast out from their robber clan. Oh, these are like regular ships. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take them. Go hunt down that science vessel. Give it hell. Here's the thing. This space station has only got like 200 power. So in theory, we could just go beat it up. That's a big anomaly down there. Win a fleet battle, finish a special project, a mineral income of plus 50, and build a starbase building. Not until we have the technology. How desperate of a pirate to want to find asylum in a devouring swarm? I know, I mean, I kind of got to give it to him. Just on the sheer chutzpah. Like, that's a pretty big play. Yeah, we can blow this up. Why not? And now we get to keep it for ourselves, right? A distress signal. A special project has been issued for a derelict ship. Where are you? Let him do that first. All right, and this guy is back in action now as well. The crew of the ship has been found dead. They appear to have been killed by highly advanced brain parasites. Uh-oh. Send the corpses back to the hive. So, like, am I at war with these guys then? We've recovered a reflective polygonal object, bringing it on board for study. The object's most intriguing quality is the ability to reflect most types of energy beams. A fancy prism. Common. Oh, well, all right. Not that good. One of our scientists here. Anomaly discovery chance. Survey speed. Archaeologists. What's this other guy got? Anomaly research speed. Giving him survey speed as well. I think that's the combo I want for the two of them. So this guy might actually end up becoming an archaeologist, that other guy. There is a part of me that is just thinking about blowing up whatever their other stations are, but I am afraid that the computer, you know, has the ability to be very, very strong. Oh, it became apparent that the so-called He aliens are in fact part of a major spacefaring civilization. Let's nab some of them. Might as well start eating. And this guy can start building. Why not? I guess I'll move him out that way so he can also do some exploring. All right, there we go. There's the discovery tree is complete. So we got that going on. Can't quite get the research subsidies here, but slight brainy, delicious brainy taste. I'd love to get this nebula Rs. What? you know, it's all one step at a time here. At the very least, we're denying them that galaxy. UR stability. Research speed is always such a good one. Spark of Genius. Edict upkeep funds and infiltration speed. Give you Edict upkeep. Now. That puts me a little bit over, but not a lot. Our species grows more complex after scouring the stars. We need more stuff. Our leaders need advantages. Mammalian DNA holds more secrets. Reptiles are quite unique. Let's go with the reptiles. Oh my god, we lay eggs! I'm literally getting all the species traits that I was really desperately hoping we would get. Pop growth speed 15% while living on a planet with local food or mineral production surplus. Give you another agricultural district. If that's the case. And what else do you gotta start needing? Oh, you can build research labs in the Hive district as well. It's just that the Archives district gives you extra jobs. I'm not always quite clear on this. The new population for like housing is something that I'm... Available housing is 3.7k. Okay, so we have a lot of housing. I guess let's grab an extra research lab if that's the case. Quill's also doing Evolutionary Predator. Nice. Is that the coolest new origin? Honestly, there's another one where you play as a planet, a living planet, and that one seems pretty nuts.
Our construction is complete.
Definitely has some cool perks on it. We're going to upgrade this starbase. What is this? Requires a science ship. I could reverse engineer that guy, I bet. Let's get you down there and see what's up. I think I'm going to pull my military fleets back here. At least for the meantime. While we figure out what in the heck we're doing. Astral Scar in this place as well, which is nice. And sure, we'll keep building in this direction. So we have Void Worms. They're at 1.2. So our fleet is big enough to fight them. I'm going to try to max out our Weavers, though. Either Living Planet or just Nom Nom. Pretty cool. 2 new origins. Yeah. It's hard not to want to Nom Nom. So there is a new Ascension perk here that I think I probably want to take, which is Behemoth Fury. The apex predators of the stars are not bound by petty limitations. In the same spirit, we can cast off the biological weakness that hold us back and become a force of nature. So you can become the Crisis by devouring all the other giant monsters in the galaxy, which seems really cool. Hive worlds also make a lot of sense for us. Raiding bombardment would be pretty good because it allows us to get livestock. That feels, honestly, like the right choice. And then there's a big part of me that's just thinking about, let's finish up this fleet and get on a warpath. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a problem. He's got 2.2. That's a problem. Is he going to come straight for me? Yeah, he's upgraded this starbase here too. You ain't quite there yet, is the issue. My little fleets. I don't know what he has here either. Let's fall back. Let's fall back right now. Oh, we do have a starbase getting built here right now, but it's unfortunately probably not going to make it. Our attempt to seize hostages has gone disastrously, and our envoy has died. All right, well, that's not really an issue. I want the rest of my ships to sort of meet up with our guy here. And then I think we need to just start finishing up and getting as much as we can going here. Do I want to upgrade this to a starport if they're about to take it? Probably not. Thing is if I upgrade that to a starport, it probably hits like 700 points. Which if I had my fleets in there, I might be able to hold.
Our hive is under attack. Our construction is complete.
900. Damn, that's way better than I thought. That's actually enough to win this fight. All right, we'll see what we can do. Never mind. Just got instantly deleted.
We sense spaceborne life.
That is like both of their fleets there, right? Or is it only one of them? No.
Our space hive is lost.
1.1, 1.2.
Our construction is complete.
So all right, at least they're gonna take it and they're gonna flee, or they're gonna hit it and they're gonna flee. Upgrade a starbase, build a bunch of stuff. Survey a system, that's no problem. Hire a commander, investigate an anomaly, have 1,000 minerals. And look, these are flying by. Find alien life, build a building, build an agriculture district, hire a scientist, finish first contact, hire an official. Trickster, army development focus, planetary governor, leader experience gain, leader experience gain. Why don't we get one of these guys? And we'll grab an official as well. How about this guy? Who also has a level up. Leader upkeep, leader experience gain. Leader lifespan, negative traits. Does not use leadership capacity while under level 4. Now we'll let him live extra long. So I reckon as well, yeah, I could probably put these guys actually in charge of planets now too. There are alien vessels in here. Oh. Uh-oh. That won't do. There are also alien vessels there, but they look less threatening. I'm gonna have you go over and build the thing. Oh! Sweet Jesus, what is this? 3.5k. This is like a Titan? An Enlightenment vessel? Where did this even come from? 7 days until the FTL is ready. Is it fleeing? No, retreat. Okay. Interesting. Love to know what this random ship is that just came out of nowhere and absolutely dummied me. I guess it makes sense that everything hates us. We are a devouring swarm. But gee whiz. So I need more complex drones. And I need more basic drones here as well, it seems like. I guess building like hive districts is not a bad idea. It does produce a lot of jobs, so. Kaiju Crisis Pass, another cool addition. I'm pretty excited to see it all in action. We're here. Why is this thing just attacking me for no reason? I don't care for it.
Our space hive is lost.
Good grief. All right, you got a science ship here. How about we research these projects? Actually, hold on.
Our construction is
Let's I want this guy to come back here, research these projects. And then you can research that anomaly and excavate that site. This guy can survey that system, survey that system, survey that system. You got lots of good tasty stuff here to be doing. So let's put it to work. And then see if we can't get that choke point. Couple good terraforming candidates down here. Voidworm nest. Voidworm troika. Bombard planets with spores. Cool. Okay, so I found the Voidworm home system. Oh, and we don't have an envoy on this because he died and we never reassigned him. Good grief. At least the void worms aren't trying to eat us. We got that going for us. A minor perk, but a perk nonetheless. Okay, this clearly needs defenses. I want a gun battery. And, God, probably like, I feel like a shipyard down here. Might not be a bad idea. Ship weapon range increase. Let's get rid of the shield hit points with you. And then if these guys are good, get them repaired and then head down and defend this station. Will be step 2 for them. And we'll try to get the rest of those reinforcements up. One Empire is the payback origin or broken shackle origin. They have to break free from the strong AI that has the weird ships you were asking about. Oh, okay.
We sense spaceborne life.
That's very cool. You've unlocked farming subsidies, improved mauler development, unlocks mature maulers and supplementary organs. Yeah, I think I'm obviously going to have to go for that. If I can let my mauler start growing, that's very cool. We've also encountered somebody here, but all of our envoys are busy right now. We are seriously running into issues of not like having enough people. Specialization available. Oh, cool. I didn't realize this is how this works, that you get little mini specializations in each area as well. Oh, I can literally focus specifically on things like society research. For a place like this, farming support seems like it would be the key. Clearly, I'm going to have to buy some more minerals to at least get things started, though. What do you have a hive, Warren? Housing and amenities. I mean, I feel like we have quite a bit of amenities and stuff here right now. Mostly I just need jobs. So I'm not super worried about all that. And specifically, though, I need like complex jobs. Hunter Seeker Jones, decrease deviancy, spawn defensive armies, and produce unity. I don't know. This city is like pretty well protected. Maybe I'll just give them a little bit of unity there. I'm realizing I have to connect this, otherwise this counts as being a part of a frontier sector. We got an ancient mining transmitter. Little xenogeology. And our armor has gotten better as well. That's fantastic. Engineering research, mining station output. So we have this one just like boosted right now a tiny bit. Also gives us potential for the nebula refineries. We are right on to nebulas, so let's grab that early. Minimar Specialized Industries is the AI that they have to defeat or free themselves from. Oh, is it always like the same company each time? It's neat. That's neat if so. Definitely different. All right, you're done that. So let's get that choke point. 1.4 and 1.4. All right, I'm feeling a bit better about that now.
Our construction is complete.
He's got he's got 2 armies at 1.4 basically though. For sure we're going to move into something like supremacy. Naval capacity, army buildup, ship build speed, ship capacity, fleet limit, bombardment. Yeah, I think supremacy is the one I want. Domination is the other one, but that's more about ruling people. So let's grab supremacy. And that'll make us a little chonky. And give us some more stuff we can work with. Okay, you're going to have to come back here and build a starport. and just like link up our land a little bit. And you're building a shipyard. So I'm going to wait until that shipyard is there before I send my guys to go like upgrade things. Build starbase, hire commanders, hire officials, build a mining station, observe an FTL census, assign a scientist as a governor, and build a mining district. These are annoying jobs to ask me to do. Basic farms, agricultural focus, or biological research support. Turns minerals into society research. Huh. Agri Joan jobs, brain Joan jobs. I could be down with that. Our main planet as well also has specializations on this that it could take. They all take an insane amount of minerals, though. The aliens are trying to hack us. More aliens out this way. Oh, sweet jibbledy jobbledy. What in God's name? Is this the Yankee breeding ground? It totally is. Right next to the Void Worm breeding ground? Dude, we have got some seriously interesting territory around us. Some very seriously interesting. These look like ancient mining drones, I think. But a couple of good worlds there. Ruh-roh. Oh my God. That big thing has come after us again. Is he protected by this? Holy moly, he is. Okay. That makes things different. Stretch session number 2 and stupid mental health block done. How are we faring? We're up against the pretty unbeatable enemy at the moment, which is making life a little unnecessarily complicated because he has this giant research station here with 3.7K that he can fly around and attack us. I can't say I'm a big fan of it, but we have a nice little choke point going at the very least. Now, I can't imagine I can build a system in here when I decide that I'm going to be eating these guys. Nor can I imagine I can build a system in here. And you are an ancient mining outpost. Dudes, I have like every single thing up in this area all at once. This is nonsense. You're running out of minerals. You're also running out of a lot of different types of jobs.
Our space hive is lost.
My space hive! My poor, poor space hive. At least once I eventually find them, maybe I can peace out with them and not just get blown up. So, tough situation to swallow. Yeah, I mean, we're really backed in on a corner here. Shuji system, that's the mining drones, I think. Sheltered pocket of Molabian is a rich sludge of organic compounds of primordial soup. All right, well, minerals are clearly hyper valuable to me right now. We thought they were asteroids, but they are actually alien fauna. So what is this? This is a single Corvette. Dude, I think I'm just gonna trash this guy. Get him back in working order. The Adakaria propaganda station at Tersonia. Ooh, great. Okay. That's another archaeological site. Oh, excellent. Okay, and our fleets are getting better. We certainly have enough capacity to make a second fleet here. So I think that's the next plan. And then the more of him we can get going, the better. You, in the meantime, figure out what the heck is going on out here, and you build myself another starport. Starports for everybody. The mysterious moon of Utam Jaborn. The moon does not seem to be made of remotely similar material. It was not formed at the same time. Curious? I'll investigate that happily. We have to assign a scientist as a governor and enact a planetary decision. So why don't we put together a new scientist? Experience gain, survey ship, anomaly research, anomaly research. We can make it him. And I will put him in charge of this planet instead of that guy. And unfortunately, I will give him a useless trait. Enact a planetary decision. Get a permanent research upgrade. Declare war. Ah, finally. Minimar Specialized Industries, benevolent corporation. On behalf of the board of Minimar Specialized Industries, please accept our heartfelt greetings. At MSI, we believe in empowering other civs through technology and trade. After all, every sentient life form has a right to live their dreams. We have gained insights into dozens of pre-FTL worlds and aim to increase that number by 40% within the next decade. We support the galaxy's spacefaring empires by providing financial assistance and the services of specialized indentured workforces. Can you give me food? Should you need anything, don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be watching you. So the good news about that is I'm no longer at war with them. The bad news about that is they've absolutely taken that chunk of space and also that wormhole. Which makes my life a little more hard. Not a lot more hard, but a little more hard. Devouring swarm with the new evolutionary predators. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we are basically a swarm of locusts. So we fly, we lay eggs, and everything that we eat, we sort of become. Which is very cool. I gotta keep building somehow. I gotta keep building somehow. We need all sorts of more stuff. Reward. Add 10 progress to the conquest focus. Build 3 defensive platforms. Lacking food. Can I build 3 defensive platforms? I just want to see what happens when I get conquest up to 100. is my big question here. I'm very, very curious about it. I can't believe this, man. The void worms, the Tithyanki, the mining colony. There is so much for us to eat. And our food is like doing pretty well right now. They are less aggressive to you once they know more about us. I know, right? It's super nice. Activate an edict. Complete 3 agendas. Enact a planetary decision. Where are planetary decisions now? Where are planetary decisions now? Decisions. All right. Well, that I can't really do much of. So this just keeps going up and growing up, and I guess just gives us more and more rewards. Oh. Fleet support, specialized combat computers, space combat. I see. They give you unique techs. Cool. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very neat. That's very neat. I like the way that works. Oh my God. I could be wrong, but I think this is also a totally locked off section of space. It doesn't look like this connects to his territory. It does look like this guy is huge, though. So we are going to have to be the menace on his side. But I think now that we have found him and we know what we're up against, we have an idea of what's happening a little bit in the galaxy. Why don't we call this as our first look? I think that's the perfect place. We got 3 colonies set up. We're ready to keep eating. Come back tomorrow. Join us, and join the hive as we work our way through and see whether or not we can devour. I feel like if we get up a little bit more fleet strength, it won't be that hard to take those guys out. So stay tuned.